Hey, Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Well, it's about time you got here. Where were you?
Well, I was over at my Uncle Mike's house, Abbott, and is he busy? He's got to eat biscuits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What's the idea?
A biscuit company is running a slogan contest, and Aunt May has to send in 1,000 box tops.
What does Uncle Mike think of the idea?
He told Aunt May to mail in the biscuits. He'd rather eat the box tops.
How did Aunt May ever meet Uncle Mike anyhow, Lou?
The first time they met, it was at the country club, and they spent the first date in the country. And the next time they met was at a swimming club, and then they went swimming. And after that, they got married, and they went to another club that influenced their lives.
What club was that?
The store club.
Well, they're quite a couple.
Oh, yes. Uncle Mike says he has only been 2 times in his life that he didn't understand Aunt May.
When was that?
Before they were married and after.
Oh, you should get married, Costello, and quit running around. Every night you wind up with a different girl.
You're right, Abbott, and I'm tired of winding up. I want to start pitching.
How are you going to...
Go ahead. We give you time.
How are you getting along with your new girl, Lou?
Oh, how am I getting along with my new girl? She's got me eating out of her hand.
She has?
Next week, she's going to buy me a dish. But I don't think I want to marry her anyway, Abbott. She wears very expensive clothes.
Oh, now, wait a minute. How do you know her clothes are expensive?
Every time I go over to her house, there's a guy in the closet guarding them.
Oh, get him out of here. Get him out.
Now, before we get back to the laugh department, let's listen to what this fella has to say.
Wait a minute. What are you doing with that rubber doll?
Huh?
What are you doing with that rubber doll?
It's a present for my sister's baby, Tony. He's 1 year old today.
Has the baby learned to walk yet?
Abbott, the kid is only 1 year old. He only learned how to drive the car last week.
What's the baby's name?
It's my sister's 5th baby, and she named it Ming Toy Lotus Blossom.
Ming Toy Lotus Blossom? Why did she name the child that?
She read in a big book that every 5th child born is a Chinese.
Well, never mind that, Lou. What is your sister's husband doing now?
Oh, what's he doing now? He had a little filling station. And what a filling station. But they picketed him and closed him up. Now he's opened a skunk farm.
A skunk farm?
Mm-hmm.
A skunk farm?
He figures that's one business the union won't stick their nose in.
You know, I haven't seen your brother-in-law in a long time. How is he, Lou?
You wouldn't know him, Abbott. The sands of time have changed his face.
Well, he's only a young guy. How could the sands of time change his face, Costello?
My sister belted him in a puss with an hourglass.
Where are your sister and husband living now?
Now has granulated eyelids.
Yeah. Lou, where are your sister and husband living now?
I'll let you know in a second here. In the middle of the page. A minute. They're living in Pasadena, and boy, is that a ritzy town.
Oh, no. It's not so ritzy.
Yeah, but Pasadena's so high class that they stop all the tourists at the city limit and make them rent mink coats before they can drive through town.
No, I don't believe it.
I know.
Ah, stop. I don't believe that. I don't
there.
believe that.
Huh?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No, I don't.
My brother Pat used to drive a truck for the city of Pasadena. He told me that all the garbage he picked up was gift wrapped.
Oh. You mean your brother Pat drives a garbage truck?
Oh, he's just doing that until he gets his new invention on the market. His invention will change the whole toothbrush industry.
What is it?
A tooth on a stick to clean brushes.
Costello, let's face it. Your brother's nothing but a bum.
Abbott, that's why I can't sleep at night. Thinking what a bum my brother Pat is.
Well, if you can't sleep, why didn't you count sheep?
I did. Once I counted to 10,000 sheep. I was just ready to fall asleep when along came a black sheep, and I got to thinking what a bum my brother Pat is, and I couldn't sleep the rest of the night.
Miss Costello, here's that bicycle that you ordered.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the idea of buying a bicycle, Costello?
I didn't want to tell you, Abbott.
Wasting your money like that buying a bicycle. I insist that you tell me what you're going to do with it now.
Oh, well, if you must know.
I must know.
I'll tell you.
Well, tell me.
Last night I dreamed I was chasing Rita Hayworth, and I couldn't catch her. Tonight, I'm taking a bicycle to bed with me. And if that don't get her, tomorrow night, a motor goes on it.
Costello, with all the thousands of people that have no place to live and are looking for vacancies, how can you walk around with a big empty head like that?
Show me in the script where it says anything like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I can tell a joke. I'm a pretty good showman.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You tell a joke like P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum is dead.
You keep telling those kind of jokes, you'll join him.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Lou. My wife always laughs at my jokes. Did you ever notice those little crow's feet around her eyes? Those are from laughing at my jokes.
If those are crow's feet around your wife's eyes, the crows that made him must have been wearing baseball shoes.
How can you say that? My wife, Betty, has a beautiful face.
She's got an automobile face.
Well, what's an automobile face?
As soon as she gets the jack, she ought to have it lifted.
My wife is okay. And you'd better be off if you found a nice home. Well, you'd be much better off, Lou, if you found a nice home with a loving girl and got married yourself.
Do you know where you're at?
No. I don't. But my wife is okay. You'd be better off if you found a nice home, loving girl.
I'm lost myself now. I found it.
I found mine. Have you got your place?
Have you got yours?
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
Let's go from scratch. My wife is okay. You'd be better off if you found a nice, home-loving girl and got married yourself.
Well, we gave you enough time to rehearse
That's
it.
right.
I had a home-loving girl, and I had to get rid of her.
Why?
When I wasn't around, she was home loving some other guy.
Well, you should go out more and meet some nice girls.
I'm going out tonight. There's going to be 26 girls at this party. I'm going to kiss every one of them.
Now, that's the trouble with you. You have no manners. Now, when there are 26 girls at a party and you talk about kissing, every one of them, remember, 1 dozen.
1 dozen?
No.
Well, tell me which one it is, and I'll cross her off my list. Get it?
No, I didn't get it.
They're lost where we were before.
Costello, you should be satisfied with 1 girl. Don't you know 1 girl that you like better than the rest?
Oh, but I saw one today that I could really go for.
Well, why don't you propose to her?
Propose to her?
Yeah.
How dare you say that to me?
Well, your father proposed to your mother.
Yes, she was my mother, but this girl is a total stranger.
Well, why don't you start courting her?
I did. I sent her some orchids.
Not orchids.
It says here orchard.
No, not orchards. Orchids. Kids,
Orchard.
kids.
Oh, sure. Probably after we're married.
No. No, you dummy. You don't get the girl with orchids. You get her with orchids. Kids.
Just a minute. Where am I getting all these kids? I ain't even married yet.
You talk sense. I'm talking about orchids. Orchids are raised in a nursery.
Your kids might have been raised in a nursery, but our kids are going to be raised at home.
No. You don't understand. I'm talking about orchids. We have orchids at home. They're potted.
They take after you, don't they?
Well, hello, boy.
Hey, look,
Where did this come from, kid?
It's our beautiful new secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Boy, I'm glad you showed up early, Viola. Tonight I'm going to sing a song just for you.
Why, Costello, I didn't know you sang.
Oh, I got a high voice. I can hit a high U above T.
Hi, you.
Fine, thanks. High U.
Pay no attention to him, Viola. Pay no attention to him. Why don't you and I have a bite of supper after the show, huh?
Well,
Just a minute, Viola. I hired you. Don't you think you should go out with me, kid?
Please, Mr. Costello, I'll decide who I want to go out with.
Well, that suits me. Make your own choice. I won't try to help you in any shape or form.
With your shape and form, nothing will help you.
Oh, that was awfully clever, Abbott.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, Viola, Abbott is practicing up for television.
Well, why would Mr. Abbott want to be on television?
It's the only way he can get in every bar in town at once. Well, Abbott, I think we both struck out. Now you tell one, Viola.
Well, I guess I'll have a try at it. Did you...
I knew it was too good to last.
Well, I'll have a try at it. Did you boys know that my uncle is in the hospital?
No, Viola. Tell us what happened.
My uncle was watching two men hoisting a piano into the fifth-floor window of a hotel. He was standing underneath them yelling, heave-ho, heave-ho.
But wait a minute now. How did he get into the hospital?
They thought he said, leave go.
Let's give this kid $6 silver and a box of Snickers.
Quiet, Costello. I think Viola has a terrific sense of humor.
Oh, why, thank you, Bud. I have another funny story. I went to the racetrack yesterday and bet on a horse that was 100 to 1.
100 to 1. That's terrific odds. Did the horse win?
No. He was leading the field by 10 lengths when suddenly he jumped the rail and ran to the grandstand.
What for?
When he saw those terrific odds, he ran to the $2 window and put a bet on himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just listened to a joke by three unemployed people.
Three unemployed people.
Yeah, you, Viola, and the guy that wrote the stuff.
And that's the halfway mark in tonight's laugh race. Time for an intermission to concentrate on this.
Before we go back to work tonight, let's hear from our blonde cutie pie, little bitsy Virginia Maxie.
East is east and west is west, and the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where I'll keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this prairie, take me where the cement grows. Let's move down to some big town where they love a gal by the cut of her clothes, and I'll stand out in buttons and bows. I love you in buckskin, or skirts that I've homespun, but I love you longer, stronger, where your friends don't tote a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows. I love you in buckskin, or skirts that I've homespun, but I love you longer, stronger, where your friends don't tote a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows. Give me Eastern trim and where women are women in high silk hose and peekaboo clothes, French perfume that rocks the room, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows.
All right, Viola. If you're so fussy, I'll take somebody else.
What's the matter, Costello?
Well, I want to take Viola Vaughn to the football game Saturday. So I got seats on the 50-yard line. But she says that ain't good enough for her.
Well, she won't sit on the 50-yard line.
No, she wants to sit in the stands.
Lou, I didn't know you were interested in football.
Abbott, football is that's my meat.
I've known you a long time, Costello, and you never went to any football games. Since when has football become your meat?
Since the last time I went to the butcher shop and saw the price of steak.
I thought so. You know nothing about football.
Ah, don't be silly, Abbott. I used to play football. The coach says I played like a tiger.
Oh, you must have been good.
Nah, after all, what does a tiger know about playing football?
What position did you play on the team?
Left tickle.
Huh?
Left tickle.
You mean...
Left tickle.
All right, you mean left tackle.
I mean left tickle. I used to tickle a guy who was carrying a ball and make him drop it.
Did you ever play any important teams?
Once our team played Notre Dame, what a rough team. I wound up with a busted nose, 2 cracked ribs, and a twisted ankle.
Oh, that's not so tough. It could happen to any player.
While sitting on the bench?
Costello, I've been a football fan for years, and I've never heard your name mentioned in connection with any team.
Oh, around Patterson, New Jersey, I was famous. Patterson High School, Colt Hill. They remember me as the guy that invented the Costello hidden ball trick.
Well, did your hidden ball trick work good?
Good?
Hmm?
That was 20 years ago. Nobody's found the ball yet.
Well, you don't look like no football player to me. Football players have to be rugged and powerful and strong.
But when I played football at Colt Hill in Patterson, New Jersey, I was powerful. All those kids were rugged. Very rugged. I can't say rugged.
You just said it.
You just said it.
We didn't have no showers. By the end of the season, everybody said we were the strongest team in New Jersey. With the wind at our backs, nobody could beat us.
That must have been some football team.
I remember our last game, Abbott. I was calling the signals. Mildred, Maine, 6664. Gladys, Hollywood, 7953. Betty, Walnut, 3841.
Wait a minute. Well, yeah, but what was the idea of using girls' phone numbers as signals?
Strategy. While the other team was writing them down, we scored 46 points. Telegram for Luke Costello. Telegram name for Lou Costello.
Yeah, boy, I'll take it. Hey, Abbott.
What?
It's one of my Sam Shovel detective fans. Boy, am I getting popular, Sam Shovel the detective.
Well, read it.
All right. It says, Dear Lou Costello, I never miss your program. I really enjoy your portrayal of Sam Shovel, private detective. Your acting was so thrilling, my hair stood on end. I'm coming over to see you tonight.
Mr. Costello, there's someone here to see you.
Show the man in.
It's no man, just a few hairs standing on end.
Well, Costello, Sam Shovel, you're really killing the people. What case have you chosen for your Sam Shovel story tonight?
Well, it's a case I worked on in the Sahara Desert. I call it The Two Dirty Bedouins, or It's Time to Change the Sheiks.
Well, that's an old case, Costello. Haven't you got one more up to date?
Well, my latest case. I call it the case of the telephone operator who died dancing, or sorry, wrong rumba.
All right, let's go on with the case.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel, private detective. It's been a slow day with the detective business. I'm sitting here in my little office listening to my favorite radio program.
Calling Dr. Brand, surgery. Calling Dr. Brand, surgery. Calling George Jordan, girl intern.
They never can find those two. There's more going on in that hospital than just operations. I turn off the radio. I listen to the wind howling on the outside.
You all partner? You all partner?
It's a southwestern wind. I decide to check up on some of my latest cases. Here's the one of the baby that was gypped. When I found him, he was wearing half a diaper. Somebody had shortchanged him. I think I'll relax. I feel like a smoke. That reminds me, I read in the paper this morning where most of the doctors who switched to camels are now back driving automobiles. I gaze out the window in the office across the street. I see Mamie, the stenographer. What a girl. I took her to dinner last night. She eats like a bird. She always orders worms. It's about time for my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad, to show up. Last week, when the Red Cross asked for blood donors, Lieutenant Abbott was the first to volunteer. He gave his blood the hard way. The hard way. He cut his throat. Every time I think of Lieutenant Abbott, I think of his bow-legged wife. Brother, is she bow-legged? When Mrs. Abbott sits around the house, she really sits around the house.
Hello, Sam Shovel. I've come over to tell you that Martin, the murderous midget, is on the loose again.
Martin, the murderous midget, the toughest midget in the world, known to the police as public enemy number 1/2.
Yes, Sam. And if I catch up with Martin the midget, it's goodbye to his racket.
Lieutenant Abbott ain't kidding. He's a great racket buster. He's busted 15 rackets already this year, and if he don't stop busting them at the Beverly Hills Tennis Club, they won't let him play there anymore.
Sam, I got troubles of my own. I'm thinking of divorcing my wife. Last night I decided I can't stand her cooking.
Lieutenant Abbott, you've been married to that woman for 30 years. How come you just decided you can't stand her cooking?
Until last night. We always ate out. However, let's forget my problems.
I will. Let's forget it and parley and forget your jokes, too.
Sam, how's the detective business going? Any new cases?
Yes, I'm on the trail of a woman criminal. Show off Susie. If I catch her, she'll go to the chair. I can't stand that dame. She's always showing off. Last week she started bragging again. She wanted to show everybody that her husband has brains.
You can't arrest a woman for showing that her husband had brains.
By shooting the top of his head off?
Forget about show off Susie, Sam. You're in for some real trouble. Dora the Dip escaped from prison this morning.
Dora the Dip, the most beautiful woman criminal I ever met. What a temper she had. The first time I saw her, she was beating her second husband over the head. She kept beating her second husband over the head.
What was she beating him with?
Her first husband. Dora the Dip, she was mad about me. It was on account that she threw her second husband over. All I had to say was, Dora, I want to see you tonight. No matter what man she was with, she'd throw him over. On account of that, they put her in jail.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't put a woman in jail for throwing men over?
Over the Pasadena Bridge?
Sam, I heard that Dora was arrested while working as a clerk in a department store. She was jailed for taking money out of the cash register.
That's a lie, Lieutenant. She never took any money out of the cash register.
I'm glad to hear that.
She never
Sam.
put any money in the cash register.
Aha! There you are, Sam Shovel.
That was Dora the Dip, and she looked more beautiful than ever.
Sam,
Yes?
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't doubt it.
She's only bluffing, Sam.
You sent me to prison. You took me away from my family.
Yeah.
My 5 children by my first husband. My 7 children by my second husband.
She's still bluffing you, Sam.
She may be bluffing, but it sounds to me like she's got a full house.
Sam, on account of you, I spent 10 years in prison. 10 years locked up with 1,000 women. Do you know what it means to be alone for 10 years with 1,000 women?
No, but I'd give anything to find out.
It must have been terrible in prison, Dora.
Lieutenant Abbott, you don't know what I went through. All day long I had to pose with my twin sister for pictures for prison magazine ads.
What did the ad say?
Which twin has the crime wave? But now I'm free, Sam Shovel, and I'm going to make you suffer as I've suffered. Sam,
Yes?
part of me died in that prison.
Don't worry, Dora. With what you got left, you can do plenty of living.
Dora, you haven't changed a bit. I thought prison would straighten you out.
If they straighten her out, she could sue them for every cent they got.
Sam Shovel, in spite of what you did to me, I'm still mad about you.
You are?
Yes, Sam. You're different from any man I ever met. Now you tell me the same.
Okay. You're different from any man I've ever met.
Sam, you sent me to prison and made a monkey out of me. Now I'm going to get even. I'm going to give you a kiss that'll make a monkey out of you. Come here.
Sam Shovel, speak to me. Where are you, Sam?
Up on a chandelier. Don't stand there. Toss me a banana and a bag of peanuts.
There's a curtain call coming up, folks. But first, you'll be interested in hearing this.
Well, Costello, you sure worked hard tonight.
Yep, but you know my motto. Hard work never hurt anybody. That's what I keep telling the people that do my work.
Well, you should thank... You should thank the people that do your work.
I'm going to do that right now, Abbott.
That's
First,
right.
I want to thank our writing staff, headed by Eddie Foreman, with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
Wait a minute. And our band leader, Matty Malnick.
You're right. And let's not forget our producer, Charles Vander. See you next Thursday night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
Hey, Abbott. Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
All right, Costello, here I am. What are you so excited about?
Oh, I just finished playing my first game of football with the California girls team.
You play football with girls?
Yeah.
On a girls' team? I'll bet that's exciting.
Oh, well, the playing ain't so exciting, but oh, those huddles.
I never heard of girls playing football. Where do they get their players?
Oh, they pick the girls according to the shape. You know, quarterbacks, halfbacks. You ought to see those fullbacks. I'm going steady with the center.
Is she pretty?
Well, she's the next thing to Lauren Bacall.
She is?
Yeah, she looks like Humphrey Bogart. But she loves to play games. Last night we played Parcheesi.
Parcheesi?
Yes, first I would kiss her, and she would kiss me, and then I would kiss her.
Wait a minute. Who told her that was Parcheesi?
I did.
Oh,
Ain't I a stinker?
Well, instead of sitting home and playing silly games, why don't you take it to the movies?
Oh, I tried to.
You
I
did?
bought 14 tickets, but we couldn't get in.
Why not?
Every time I bought a ticket from the cashier, some guy in a uniform at the door would tear him up.
Well, I don't know why a girl would bother you with you in the first place. You're ugly, fat, dumpy, ignorant.
Before you go any further, I want to say one thing.
What's that?
Don't go any further.
When it comes to idiots, Costello, you can go to the head of the class.
Thank you, Mr. Rabbit, and I sure worked hard enough to get there.
That's what I thought. Hey, wait a minute. Where have you been all week? Lou.
I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
I know. But where have you been all week?
Monday, my girlfriend gave me a fancy pink silk union suit, all trimmed with lace. I wore it Tuesday and got hit by a car. They took me to the hospital. I'll never wear that union suit again.
Why not?
It took me 3 days to talk myself out of the maternity ward.
They treat you nice in the hospital?
Nice. They sure did. Every day for dessert, I had a California sundae. It's 2 scoops of tutti frutti ice cream with pineapple, strawberry, apricots, prunes, pecans, choux, nuts, whipped cream, and 6 maraschino cherries. And they serve it all in the hospitals now.
Well, wait a minute. Why would any hospital want to serve concoctions like that?
Can you think of a better place to get sick?
Well, anyway, you had a good rest, Lou.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't sleep a wink in that hospital.
Well, how did you sleep? On your right side or your left side?
I sleep flat on my back.
There you are. That's your trouble. People who sleep on their back all the time get their back out of shape and all crooked.
You must sleep on your face.
While you're in the hospital, you should have consulted a psychiatrist, Lou.
A psychiatrist?
Yes.
Any guy who would go to a psychiatrist ought to have his head examined.
Costello, how did you ever become such a complete idiot?
I got friends in Washington.
I...
You know, Abbott, they loved me in that hospital. One of the doctors introduced me to a beautiful nurse, and she invited me to a party.
Well, now, that's very nice of her.
I thought so.
And now that you're out of the hospital, you should reciprocate.
Definitely, because
Certainly.
after all... Huh? Could I have that again?
Sure, I said reciprocate. Don't you always reciprocate after you've been invited to a party?
That all depends on what they serve.
No, Costello. Reciprocate means to return a favor. For instance, if a friend of mine got me a date with a beautiful blonde, I reciprocate. If he gets me a date with a gorgeous redhead, I reciprocate. Now, when somebody gets you a date with a beautiful girl, what do?
I do the same thing you do, only I don't lie about it.
Never mind that. What was in that big package that arrived for you this afternoon?
It's a new television set I bought for Uncle Mike.
Oh.
I got to go right back home and hook it up.
Oh, what does your Uncle Mike want with a television set?
He wants to see what Dr. IQ does with that woman in the balcony.
Your Uncle Mike. All he does is listen to the radio. And now with a television set, he'll never get out of the house.
Oh, Uncle Mike does all right. He enters all the radio contests. Last week he was in a contest for a beer company. He had to send in 25 beer bottle caps and a slogan.
Well, did he write a good slogan?
After 25 bottles of beer, he couldn't even see the paper.
Well, anyway, radio is a wonderful thing, Costello. Just think, it fills the air with voices and personalities of all the gorgeous Hollywood stars. What are you doing?
Filling my lungs with Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hayworth is all right, but she's just like any other girl.
What do you mean?
Well, take away her beautiful hair and her lovely complexion. What have you got?
I don't know, but you can send it over to my house in the morning.
You certainly love the California girls, don't you?
Yeah. When I was back home in Patterson, New Jersey, I said to my mother, I said, Mom, take me out west where men are men and the women are...
Women are what?
That's all. Take me out west where women are.
What makes you think the women in Hollywood go for you?
Well, I'm a pretty regular guy and a pretty popular guy, Abbott. The day we moved to Los Angeles, I won a citywide contest.
A citywide contest? What for?
For being the whitest guy in the city. And they gave me a beautiful chicken as a prize, a Rhode Island purple. She lays 30 eggs a day.
Now, wait a minute. Now, let's straighten this out. You mean a Rhode Island red?
Abbott, when a chicken lays 30 eggs a day, she's purple.
Costello, I've come to the conclusion that you're the most stupid man in the world. Even as a child, you were stupid.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Back in Patterson, when I was only 1 year old, I proved that I was the smartest baby in town.
How'd you do it?
One day I was playing around the stove. I picked up a red-hot coal. Nobody had to tell me to put it down.
Hey, Uncle Louie, pitch a couple to me, will you?
That's Abbott's nephew, folks. Norman, what are you doing dressed up in a baseball uniform? The baseball scene is over.
Oh, let him alone, Costello. Norman likes baseball.
Yeah, I'm nuts about baseball. I play baseball all the time. I live baseball. I eat baseball. And when I go to sleep at night, I even dream of baseball.
Don't you ever dream about girls?
What, and this my turn at bat?
Get out of here.
Okay, but before I go, I'd like to tell you I sure like that moron tie you're wearing.
You mean maroon tie. A moron is an idiot.
Yeah, and only an idiot would wear that tie. Now get out of
here! I don't like that guy, Abbott.
Why?
All day long dreams about baseball. He ain't got no romance in his soul.
Oh, so what? You don't know anything about romance either.
You should have been with me last night in a cozy living room, sitting on a love seat, all the lights out, and it was pitch dark.
Wait a minute. Did you have a girl with you?
What for? I'm not afraid of the dark.
Well, hello, boy.
Hey, look, Costello. It's our lovely new secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Gee, Viola, you look lovely tonight. That's a gorgeous dress you're wearing.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you think it brings out my curves?
Does it? Yes. It curves here and it curves there, and some of it don't even stay on the road.
Oh, talk sense, Costello. Viola, How do you like California compared to New York?
Well, it's wonderful, but the time confuses me. You know, California is the only state that still has daylight saving time.
You know, that daylight saving time is kind of silly to me, too. You really don't save anything with daylight saving time.
You don't?
No. It's just like sitting down. What you lose in the front, you gain in the back.
Nah, never mind him, Viola. What do you hear from that uncle of yours in London?
Oh, I received a postcard from my uncle this morning. He's having a fine time. He spent the weekend boating on the English Channel.
Boating? My cousin Vincent swam across the English Channel underwater.
Oh,
underwater.
Why, that's preposterous. Any man who did that would drown.
The funeral is Wednesday. Gee, Viola, I'm glad you came to work for us. How about giving a little kiss?
Oh, you Hollywood men are so impetuous. The first night you meet a girl, you want to kiss.
Well, I mean, a guy like me has to. They don't show up the second night.
Oh, Viola, I've noticed you've been rather cool towards Costello. You never put your arms around him or nothing.
Well, I was sort of waiting until...
Till you know me a little longer?
No, till my arms get a little longer.
By the way, isn't today your birthday, Viola?
Yes, it is. I'm 18.
Think of it. You're sweet 18, and I'm sweet 24.
Well, what about me?
Yeah, but you're a sour 65.
Never mind that. You're a cheapskate, Costello. It's Viola's birthday, and you didn't get her a present.
Oh, that's all right, Costello. Even if you don't express your felicitations on my natal day with a tangible token of remembrance, I want you to know that I understand.
Good. Now that you understand it, explain it to me.
Viola, Costello's very forgetful about birthdays. Last week was my wife's birthday, and he didn't send her a present either.
No, I didn't get your wife a present, but don't forget I wrote her a poem.
You wrote Abbott's wife a poem?
Yes.
How does it go?
To Miss Betty Abbott. Your clothes are really awfully cheap. And speaking of your sweater, give back the wool to those poor sheep. On them it looks much better.
That's a terrible poem, Costello.
Abbott's got a terrible wife.
Now, you'll have to forgive Costello, Viola. He is ignorant and he's uneducated.
Now, just a minute, Abbott. That's
What do you
not
mean,
so
just
now,
a
because
minute?
I went to school and I studied science. For instance, I know that the sun is 5 billion miles from the Earth, and the light from the sun comes down to the Earth in exactly 30 seconds.
Isn't that wonderful, Costello?
What's wonderful about it? It's downhill all the way. Before we go back to work tonight, let's hear from our blonde cutie pie, little bitsy Virginia Maxie.
Quanta le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta. Quanta le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta. Gotta get going, where we going, what are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there, who will be there, what'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. We're on our way.
We're on our way.
Pack up your pack.
Pack up your pack.
And if we stay,
And if we stay,
we won't come back.
we won't come
How
back.
can we go? We haven't got a dime, but we're going said they just came back from somewhere. A friend of mine that I don't even know. He said there's lots of fun if we can get there. If that's the case, that's the place we want to go. We gotta get going, where we going, what are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there, who will be there, what'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. I'll take a train.
You'll take the train.
You take a boat.
We'll take the boat.
I'll ride a plane.
You'll take the plane.
You take the goat.
We'll ride the
Oh, we don't care. We'll either walk or climb, but we're going and we're gonna have a happy time. Quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. Quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. We're going, we're gonna have a happy time.
All right, Costello, come out here. What's that you have in your hand?
It's a picture of my grandfather, General Stonewall Costello. What a hero, Abbott. He fought in the Spanish-American War. Every time he went off to battle, all the girls in Patterson would line up to kiss him goodbye.
Wait a minute. Every time he went to battle, all the girls in Patterson kissed him goodbye?
Yes. The war ended in 1898. But they couldn't get Grandpa to stop fighting till 1935.
He must have been some fighter.
Yes, he taught me to fight. I became quite a boxer. I remember my first fight. In the third round, my manager threw the towel in, and I won.
Well, wait a minute. How could you win if your manager threw in the towel?
He threw it over my opponent's eyes.
You dummy, you're no fighter. You're not an athlete. There's not an athlete in your whole family.
Oh, yes, there is. My brother Pat is a famous athlete. Just last week, he pitched a no-hit game.
Oh, lots of guys have pitched no-hit games.
In football?
Costello, you and your brother Pat are the dopiest guys in the world.
Yes, there ain't nobody a dopier than him and me.
Well, no, that's incorrect. You should say there's nobody dopier than he and I.
Okay, there's nobody a dopier than him and you.
Well, never mind that. How's Pat getting along with his new girl?
Oh, well, for a while he had it pretty tough. Every time Pat went over to see her, her brother would throw him out of the house. Last week, her brother went away to college, and things are different.
What do you mean?
Now her father throws him out of the house.
Is Pat working?
Oh, yes. He's got a job with a milk company, and he works like a horse.
What does he do?
He pulls one of the wagons.
Costello,
What do you want, Norman?
are you going to do another one of them Sam Shovel misery programs tonight?
Look, Norman, look at the script. That's mystery.
I listen to the show, brother. It's misery.
Abbott, if you don't keep that nephew out of here, I'm going to flatten him. I'll hit him in the head so hard that his shoes will have 3 tongues.
I'll lay off him. Leave him alone. Maybe he doesn't like your Sam Shovel program.
Well, everyone else does. Now, here's a letter I got from one of my fans this morning. Listen to this. Dear Lou Costello, I listened to your Sam Shovel detective program last week. You were so funny, I laughed my head off. I'm coming to the studio to see you tonight.
Miss Costello, there's a man out here to see you.
What does he look like?
How can I tell? His head is off.
Well, enough of this nonsense, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story about tonight?
It's one of my greatest cases, Abbott. I call it the case of the Russian diplomat who took the 6 p.m. boat back to Russia, or Red Sails in the Sunset.
Well, it sounds interesting. Let's get on with the case.
Fair enough.
And now, the makers of Swanee River Cold Cream bring you the adventures of Sam Shovel, private detective. But first, a word about our product. Swanee River Cold Cream is the only cold cream that contains peanut butter. What a time-saving device this is. Ladies, now you can cream your face and have your lunch at the same time. And friends, remember, we can sell Swanee River Cold Cream cheaper than any other brand because we've done away with costly containers. We use no tubes, no boxes, no jars. Just walk into your drugstore, ask for Swanee River Cold Cream, and hold out your hand. And now for the further adventures of Sam Shovel, private detective.
Yeah, I'm Sam Shovel. Sam Shovel, private detective. The detective business has been lousy lately.
I ain't got a nickel to my name. I guess it's just as well. How would it sound if people called me Sam Shovel Nickel? Last night, somebody ransacked my office. They went over it with a fine-tooth comb. I know they went over it with a fine-tooth comb because this morning when I came in, the horsehair sofa had a part in it. I'm so mad I can see red.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Red. In the office across the court, I see the beautiful stenographer combing her hair. She just combed out her bangs. I'm a little thirsty. I think I'll have some orange juice. I squeeze my orange juice the hard way. The hard way. I place the orange in my mouth, stick my head in the doorway, and slowly close the door. On my way to the office, I found a woman's handbag. I wonder what's in it. I decide to empty the contents on my desk. That takes care of the change purse. I wonder what's in the bag. I look at my appointment book. I see that tonight I have a date with a gorgeous peach. I think I'll break it and make a date with a girl. I look out the window. In the garage across the street, the mechanic is working on a car.
On your mark, get set, go!
No matter what car comes in, he always races the motor. Coming up the street, I see my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. What a cop. Whenever the police department makes a raid, Lieutenant Abbott is a spearhead. Not that he's so brave, but he's the only cop in the department with a head like a spear. Abbott is a quiet cop. Every Sunday he sits home and listens to the radio. He's trying to win the jackpot on Stop the Music. He's trying to win it the hard way. The hard way. He has no telephone. It's a chilly day, and I've got a fire going in the kitchenette of my little office. There's a kettle boiling on the stove.
Hello, Sam Shovel. What's that smell coming from your kitchenette?
It's my washing.
I thought it smelled too good to be your cooking. I'm mighty tired, Sam.
So are your jokes.
I'm really tired. I just been out on a wild goose chase.
What were you chasing?
A wild goose.
Lieutenant Abbott used to be a comedian. Tried to make a living. He tried to make a living with his monkey shines. He had to give it up. There's no money in shining monkeys. Lieutenant Abbott, I've got bad news for you. Your cook was picked up this morning for passing a bad check.
Whose check was it?
Yours.
That's not funny, Sam Shovel. You weren't a friend of mine, I'd punch you in the nose.
I knew Lieutenant Abbott was only bluffing. He couldn't punch his way out of a paper bag. But that don't worry him. After all, how often do you get stuck in a paper bag?
Oh, wait a minute. Cut the small town talk, Sam. Lefty Lumphead is in town and he's gunning for you.
I know that, Lieutenant. I've already notified the police. They've thrown a net over the city. I'll call headquarters and see how they're making out. Hello, Chief.
Yes?
This is Sam Shovel. Have you got that net out for Lefty Lumphead?
Yes.
How's the net working? Did you catch Lefty yet?
No, the net's working fine. Already we've caught 3 butterflies.
Sam, this is really serious. Lefty Lumphead is a killer. He's out to get you. He may be on his way here now, and I know you're afraid of him.
Me, afraid of Lefty Lumphead? Pish, tush. I'd like to see the day I'd be afraid of him.
Hello, Sam.
This is the day. Before me stood the toughest killer on the coast. When he was 8 years old, he shot his father and mother. Then he asked the judge for mercy on the grounds that he was an orphan. What a tough mug. He's got cauliflower ears. Never was a fighter, it's just that his ears was made out of cauliflower. I noticed Lieutenant Abbott's hand reach for his holster. Abbott's gun barked.
Okay, coppers. I got you covered. Sam Shovel, I got 1 bullet in this gun. It's for you. I'm going to give you a break, Sam. I'll put that bullet wherever you say.
If it's all the same to you, put it in Lieutenant Abbott.
You're pretty clever, Lefty Lumphead. You're one of the smartest burglars in the business. But there's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
How is it you've never been caught robbing a house?
It's easy. It's easy. I only rob houses on Thursday nights.
Why did you pick Thursday nights?
Because Abbott and Costello are on the air Thursday nights, and, brother, when they're on the air, nobody stays home.
Lefty, that's a lie. Abbott and Costello are on right now. I'll prove it's a lie by checking with the police department. Hello, police department. Can you tell me...
We ain't got time to talk to you now.
Why?
Every house in town is being robbed.
I had taken all I could stand from that killer. Quick as a flash, I pulled my gun.
Sam, Lefty is seriously wounded. Your bullet went through his shoulder.
Call the hospital.
What have you done? What have you done? Sam Shovel, you shot my boyfriend.
Lefty's girl, the most gorgeous moll in the underworld. She's beautiful.
Look, he's bleeding.
Call the hospital.
He's the only boyfriend I've got, and he's liable to die.
Call the hospital.
If he dies, who's going to love me and squeeze me and kiss me?
Call the morgue.
Costello, I got to give you credit. You're in there pitching tonight.
Yes, and I'd like to give a little credit to our team, Abbott. Everybody knows I'm always pitching, and Abbott, you're always catching. But we got other players on the team.
Oh, sure. What's on second?
No, we're not going to start that. I just wanted to say that our writing staff is headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
That's right. And Matty Malnick leads the band.
And all this nonsense is put together by our producer, Charles Vander. And we'd love to have you all with us again next Thursday night.
Thanks to them for working, and thanks to you for listening. Hope you'll be back next Thursday night. Good night, folks.
Good night. Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
Hey, Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Quiet down.
Need some money, cookie.
Quiet down. What are you doing with those boxing gloves?
I'm going to enter the Golden Gloves tournament. I've been training.
You, a prize fighter?
Yes, I'm known as Butcher Boy Costello.
Butcher Boy Costello.
Yes, I gave my opponent a left to the heart, a right to the kidneys, a left to the chops, and a right cross to the short ribs.
And then?
He knocked me on my pot roast.
You don't even look like a fighter. Being strong is all in the mind, you know, Costello.
It is?
Sure. You have to think strong. Think of Atlas, and you'll have a shape like him. Think of Hercules, and you'll have a shape like his.
That method won't work with me, Abbott.
Why not?
I keep thinking of Rita Hayworth.
What do you think will happen to you if you got knocked around and got punched, drunk, and goofy?
I can always be a straight man like you.
Sure you can. How do you think you'd look with a cauliflower ear, a mushroom nose, and a squash face?
I'd be the only guy in Hollywood with a built-in home garden.
Costello, you're a moron.
What's that?
You're a moron.
That's enough, Abbott. One more word out of you and I'll fight.
Idiot.
That ain't the word.
Costello, you're in a class with an imbecile.
I know. Want me to help you out with your homework?
I'll get him out of here. Terrible. I never saw you looking so bad, Lou. What happened to you?
What happened?
Yeah.
You know what happened.
What?
I don't get a chance to do nothing on the show.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I went to that quiz show. Truth or coincidences? They asked me a question. When I didn't give them the answer, they hit me over the head with a crowbar and ripped my clothes off and hit me in the face with a pie and squirted dirty water all over me.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah, but the joke was on them.
It was?
Mm-hmm. I knew the answer all the time.
You should quit hanging around quiz shows trying to win something for nothing. You ought to get yourself a job and go to work.
I tried to. I studied to be a bartender. I went to the bartender school for 2 years, and I still can't get a job.
Why not?
I can't fix a television set.
I thought so. You're just stupid. Your whole family is stupid.
How can you say that? My Uncle Mike is a very brilliant man. He invented the cotton gin, the telephone, and the steamboat.
What about Whitney, Bell, and Fulton?
Leave the Andrews sisters out of this.
What is your Uncle Mike doing now, Lou?
He's part-time lifeguard at the Del Mar Hotel swimming pool.
Are you kidding? Uncle Mike can't even swim.
That's why he's only working part-time. He had a lot of trouble with Aunt May last week.
He did?
Yeah, he got her a new set of false teeth, and he told her not to take them out. He begged her not to take them out. He pleaded with her not to take them out, but she did.
What happened?
Her head collapsed.
Well, your Aunt May is quite a woman, Lou. She raised quite a family.
Oh, yes. 3 years ago at the Patterson Fair, she won first prize for having the most little boys in one family. She had 15 little boys.
What was first prize?
A little boy.
Never mind that. Whatever happened to your Aunt May's younger sister?
Oh, she graduated from high school this year, and she's so excited she's going to Harvard.
Harvard? Harvard is a boys' school.
Yeah, that's why she's so excited.
She's going to Harvard. That's ridiculous. None of your family ever went to college.
Is that so? I'm taking a night course right now at UCLA.
Well, no, I'm glad to hear
In other words, that's UCLA.
UCLA. Well, disregard UCLA. I'm glad to hear it, Lou. How are you making out?
Not so good. Monday night, the teacher asked each pupil to bring something that would show what they want to be when they get out of school.
Well, now, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, one guy wanted to be a policeman, so he brought a button off a policeman's uniform. One girl wanted to be a nurse, so she brought a button off a nurse's uniform. Another guy wanted to be a fireman, so he brought a button off a fireman's uniform.
And what did you bring?
Nothing.
Why not?
I wanted to be married. How are you going to get a button off of that?
You want to be married. You don't know the first thing about marriage. You don't even know what it takes to make a marriage.
I do so. It only takes two people to make a marriage.
Well, that's right.
A single girl and an anxious mother. As far as I'm concerned, marriage is a three-ring circus.
What do you mean a three-ring circus?
Well, first the engagement ring.
Yes.
Then the wedding ring.
Yes.
And then suffering.
Oh, stop. Are you still going with that striptease dancer at the burlesque show?
Oh, sure. Every night I bring her 3 roses.
Does she wear them?
She has to. It's her custom.
What about that new girl that moved into the apartment next to you?
Well, I tell you, Abbott, I had a date with her, and she's a bachelor girl.
Well, what makes you think she's a bachelor girl?
She looks more like a bachelor than she does a girl.
How old a girl is she, Lou?
Abbott, asking a girl's age is like buying a used car.
What do you mean?
Well, you know the speedometer has been set back, but you don't know how far.
Where did you take her on the date?
Well, we went to a soda fountain and had one of those fancy dishes. You know, ice cream and bananas.
Split?
No, I paid the whole check.
Well, she doesn't sound like the kind of girl for you, Costello. Tell me, do you still date that cute little blonde from Pomona?
Oh, sure. I had a date to go horseback riding with her last night.
You did?
Yes, we rode along through the moonlight. It was beautiful. Her horse was nuzzling my horse. My horse was nuzzling her horse.
Ah, it must have been fun.
It was for the horses. My girl didn't show up. I guess she saw at me because I bought her mother a girdle, and her mother got mad, too.
Well, what size does her mother wear? Small, medium, or large?
Oh, no. Women's girdles don't come in those sizes, Abbott.
They don't?
Oh, no.
What sizes do they come in?
Large, larger, and here comes the showboat.
Hello, Uncle Bud. Hello, Uncle Louie.
It's Abbott's nephew, folks. I left orders with the doorman not to let you win. Now, how did you get past him?
I held your script under his nose and then stepped over his body.
There must be a way to keep this guy out of here. Now, I've got it. I'll hypnotize him. Come over here, Norman.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Costello. What are you going to do to him?
I'm going to hypnotize him and put him to sleep. Look me straight in the eye, Norman.
Okay.
You're going to sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep.
I think it's working, Uncle Louie.
It is?
Yeah, my abba-dabba is asleep.
Now, you lay off, Norman. He's my sister Olive's boy. And Olive's a very lovely person and a big woman in this town.
I noticed that. Your sister Olive is built like the state of Indiana.
Just what do you mean?
She has a large South Bend.
My sister Olive is a leader of society. Before she moved to Hollywood, she was the rage of Kansas City.
Your sister Olive would throw any city into a rage. She came to the right place when she came to Hollywood. She's a typical Hollywood girl.
What do you mean?
A Hollywood girl at 30 has wrinkles. At 35, she has gray hair. And at 40, she becomes a blonde and starts all over again.
Say what you want about my sister Olive, but she's a very well-educated woman. She's a college graduate. And she has a sheepskin.
I noticed that. She ought to try using Jergens lotion.
You know, you have no business ridiculing my family. Now, last week you were picking on my wife. My wife comes from one of the finest families in California. She's a Tracy.
Any relation to Dick Tracy?
Certainly not. Dick Tracy is a character in a comic book.
Your wife is no oil painting.
Hello, boys.
Hey, look, Costello, it's our secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Well, Viola, you certainly look lovely tonight. What is that you're wearing?
Oh, do you like it? This is my nightclub dress.
Nightclub dress?
Don't you get it, Abbott? No cover.
Oh, you look gorgeous tonight. You and I would make a lovely pair. We'd be just like a couple of lovebirds.
Would we?
Oh, I'll show you. First, I put one wing around you like this. Then I put my other wing around you like this. Then I beak up close to your beak. Then I coo softly.
Oh, what do I do?
Don't stand there, Viola. Drop a worm in his mouth.
Shut it out. I'm serious about her. And you're not. Why, Viola, I'd bring you the moon on a silver platter.
Oh, that's wonderful, Abbott. How about you, Costello? Would you bring me the moon on a silver platter?
What do I look like, a waiter?
The moon on a silver platter is a poetic expression like they use in songs.
Oh, you know I wrote a song about the moon? A very beautiful thing, too.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I call it Carolina Moon, What Are You Doing Over Glendale?
Stop, Costello. You know nothing about writing songs.
Oh, I not only write songs, I sing them. Why, when I was in kindergarten, every morning I would get up in front of the class and sing Rockabye Baby all the way through.
Well, that was marvelous.
Yeah, there was nothing to it. I was 21 years old at the time.
You know any other songs, Costello?
Oh, every night I lay in bed and I sing an Irish lullaby.
Did that put you to sleep, Costello?
Certainly. You don't think I'd stay awake and listen to that howling, do you?
Well, I saw you last night, Costello. I saw you. You had a cat on a leash. Hey, that certainly is a funny-looking cat. Is he yours?
Yes, he's mine. He's a football cat. I call him First Down.
What do you name the cat First Down?
Every night he's got 10 yards to go.
Well, instead of being out walking a cat on a leash, a boy your age ought to be out with a girl.
Well, I like cats better. They're smarter than girls anyway.
What makes you say the cats are smarter than girls?
Well, Abbott, no matter how a girl tries, she can't wash her face with her tongue.
Pay no attention to him, Viola. Why don't you come over and see the preview of our new picture, Viola? Huh? I do some love scenes in the picture, and I want you to see my fade-out kiss.
You mean she'll see your faded-out kisser? Anyway, Viola has got a date with me.
Well, I don't think I'm going to keep it, Costello.
Why not?
Well, last Sunday he took me riding, and he insisted I wear a riding habit.
Naturally.
Monday he took me hiking, and he insisted I wear a hiking suit.
Naturally.
Tuesday he took me to dinner, and he insisted I wear a dinner gown.
Well, why are you breaking the date tonight?
Tonight he wants to take me to a birthday party.
Well, that did it. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a beautiful evening up to now, Mabel.
Mabel? My name is Viola.
Well, whatever your name is, it's certainly been fun.
Get him out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, Abbott and I heard a young singer in New York several weeks ago, and we liked him very much, and we brought him back to Hollywood to join our show, and here he is, and we hope you like him too, Hal Winters.
El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Fricati che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va. Bongo cero che se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Fricati che va suonando il cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va. Bongo cero che se va. Sueño ritambo rickety, bum 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 ba. Y sueño ripica rickety, bum 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 ba. El cumba 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 cumbanchero, a bongo 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 cero. Rickety che va suonando cumbanchero, bongo cero che se va, bongo cero che se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 zero. Reggae che va suonando, cumbanchero, bongo, zero che se va, bongo, zero che se va. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 zero. Reggae che va suonando, cumbanchero, bongo, zero che se va, bongo, zero che se va. I sueña ritambo berricati, bum 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 ba. I sueña ripica berricati, bum 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 ba. El cumba 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 cumbanchero, a cumba 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 cumbanchero. Riccati che va suonando cumbanchero, bongo cerro che se va, bongo cerro che se va.
Costello, something's got to be done about the parking conditions around this studio. Tonight I couldn't see a parking space in front of the studio, in back of the studio, or even across the street from the studio.
Could be worse.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but suppose you had a car.
Yeah. Well, never mind that. Did your Uncle Mike drive you down here tonight?
No, my Uncle Mike just took his California driver's test today. You should have seen him. He got in a car with the inspector, backed into a truck, bumped into a streetcar, and then he crashed into a stone wall.
Did he pass?
We won't know till next Wednesday.
Why not?
That's the day the inspector gets out of the hospital.
Did your Uncle Mike go to see his favorite program, What's Doing, Ladies?
Yes, and there was a line in front of that studio 2 blocks long.
Never mind that. How did he like What's Doing, Ladies?
I don't know. By the time he got in, they were through doing it.
I don't know. You know, your Uncle Mike is an ignoramus. He ought to get himself an education.
Yes, he's got one, Abbott. Why, 10 years ago, Uncle Mike was a garbage collector without an education. Then he went to night school, and he graduated. And what a difference that made in him.
What is he now?
A garbage collector with an education.
Well, never mind him, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story for tonight?
It's a fascinating case, Abbott. I call it the case of the curbstone murder, or Gertie, get out of the gutter. And let the water go by.
Sounds intriguing. Let's get on with the case.
Yeah, let's do that.
And now the makers of Smudge Pot cigarettes present the further adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective. But first, a word about our product, Smudge Pot cigarettes. Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain no nicotine, no harmful tars, no tobacco. These cigarettes are made only from the finest domestic and Turkish towels. And remember our slogan, Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain alum. Our slogan is, pucker while you puff. Now go to your cigar store tonight. They will give you a package of Smudge Pots for nothing. The package has no sharp edges. Take them home and throw them in your dresser. What a cigarette. So free, so easy on the drawers. And now to the adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel, Private Detective. I'm sitting in my little office looking at my new office safe. This time I got a real office safe. When I go home at night, I lock my office in it. I see a piece of string around my finger. Suddenly I remember what it's for. It's to remind me to take the string off my finger. I reach in my pocket for my tobacco. There's a big hole in my pocket. That's the last time I'll buy chewing tobacco. I always choose a hole in my pocket. This detective racket is plenty tough. You've got to work in all kinds of weather. Just listen to that wind howling outside.
I'll give you that if you'll give me this.
I'll give you this if you give me that. It's a trade wind.
It was such a nice night as this that I was called to solve the famous farmyard murder. A fiendish farmer had cut off his hired man's head. He hid it in the alfalfa. What a tough case. It was like finding a noodle in a haystack. I decided to shave. I lather my face. The razor hums through my whiskers.
St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings.
I always use Gillette Blues blades. I decided to doll up a little in case a client should come in. I put on my swallowtail coat. I take it off. Seems silly for a man my age to wear a coat made of swallowtails. I noticed the headline in the morning paper. The country is in a strange position. On the next page it says eggs are going up. Chickens must be in a strange position, too. Suddenly the phone rings. Hello? Yes, this is Sam Shovel, the detective. Somebody that wants me to handle a case. Yes? No. No, I can't work that cheap. No, you know my prize. What's that? 5,000? Okay, I'll take the case. Right, 5,000. But remember, all Tootsie Rolls, no jelly beans. I thought of my friend, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. I might get him to help me on this case. Some people think Lieutenant Abbott has a screw loose in his head, but I know different. I tightened that screw in his head only yesterday. One thing I will say for Lieutenant Abbott, he knows his onions. He can walk in any vegetable store and say, that's an onion. But he's a real cop. Abbott don't know the meaning of the word intimidation. That's only one of a million words he don't know the meaning of.
Hello, Sam Shovel.
It's my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad.
Sam, I'd like to leave my new cowhide briefcase in your office.
That's a pretty briefcase, Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's genuine cowhide. Open it.
Moo.
The cow is still hiding in it.
There's a picture of your wife in it, too. She looks kind of different in this picture.
It's her hair. She's wearing a page boy. Don't she look nice?
It's hard to tell. The page boy's feet are hanging down over her face.
Enough of this nonsense, Sam. The cops caught an old friend of yours last night. Shirley, the shoplifter.
Beautiful Shirley, the shoplifter. I once trailed her through a department store, through the shoe department, through the jewelry department, the furniture department, then I caught her in men's underwear.
This is serious, Sam. Shirley is in the prison hospital. She's unconscious. She keeps moaning, Perry. Perry! Perry!
You must be in the state of Como.
Sam, if you want to see Shirley alive, we better get over to the hospital at once. Let's go.
We arrived at the hospital. We were walking down the corridor. I was reading the signs on the door. Dr. Kildare, surgery, back in 10 minutes. Dr. Nichols, surgery, back in 15 minutes. Dr. Condon, perjury, back in 20 years.
Sam, here comes the doctor that's taking care of Shirley the shoplifter.
He looks like a phony to me.
I heard that, young man. I'll have you know that I've operated on over 300 patients, and I never lost a single one of them.
You didn't?
No, I know where each one of them is buried.
Doctor, can we go in and see Shirley now?
Yes, but don't stay too long, please. The patient must not have too much excitement.
Why not?
How do I know? All the radio doctors say that. My goodness. Aren't you Sam Shovel, the detective?
That's me.
Man, from the looks of you, you need medical attention. Shovel, if you'll come here tomorrow between 2 and 4 or between 6 and 8, remember, between 2 and 4 or 6 and 8, I'll examine your head.
Why can't I come between 4 and 6?
That's when they're examining my head.
Come on, Sam Shovel. Here's Shirley's room.
Oh, poor Shirley, my poor Shirley.
Sir, who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Shirley's father. She's in the next room. She's got appendicitis. None of the doctors will operate on her. I'm afraid she'll die.
Cheer up, friend. I will operate on Shirley.
You? I thought you were a detective.
Before I became a detective, I was known as young Dr. Shovel.
Are you sure you can do it, Sam?
Am I sure I can do it? Certainly. I'll skin out to the car and get my satchel of surgical instruments.
Thank goodness he's got his satchel. She's right in there, Sam.
Here I go. Has anybody got a hammer?
Here's a hammer.
Thanks. Anybody got a chisel?
Here's a chisel.
Anybody got a blowtorch?
Wait a minute, Sam. Sam, hammer, chisel, blowtorch. What are you doing to Shirley?
What, Shirley? First, I got to open my satchel.
Costello, at Sam Shovel, you were really digging them up tonight. Get it? Shovel, digging them up? It's a joke, son. I dug up a joke.
Yes, and you'd better bury it again. Abbott, let's leave the jokes to our writer.
You mean we got writers?
Oh, he's only kidding, folks. He knows our writing staff. We're headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
And I know that our producer is Charles Vanda.
That's pretty good for Abbott, folks, when you consider Vanda's only been on the show 2 years.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.